You know, as much as I criticize women for being how they are, and you know, I'm talking about when women be doing that bull crap. As much as I criticize them for it, I'm still a man at the end of the day. And what I mean by that is, there's an element to me that still feels bad for them. No matter what decision they make, sometimes I be like, it is what it is. That's the decision you made. Like, and that is why you're in the situation that you're in. But then there's a male, like a man side to me, that natural man side to me that's like, that would take care of a woman, that will protect a woman, you know, that once was best for a woman. That's there as well. And then I feel bad for women. But I'm wise enough to know it doesn't matter how bad you feel for a woman. If she does not change her actions, and if she does not make the necessary changes to have a better lifestyle and not have the consequences that she has, then there's no point in feeling really bad for her. She needs to learn. And that's the problem with this world. Has too much sympathy, we coddle women. That's what we do. So here is this single mother crying and complaining about how difficult it is to be a single mother. So obviously before she became a mother, she didn't listen to wisdom. She didn't look at the examples around her of other single mothers or other single mothers, how difficult it was. She didn't ask questions to other single mothers before she became a single mother. She just went ahead.
When some days you just want to cry and it feel like you want to die, you have to somehow figure out how to get your together before you in front of your child. They don't talk about that. They do not. As easy as all their single parents looks, bro, this is really hard when your mental is beating your life. Like, I just want to cry so bad right now, but I can't. Life is just so crazy to me. Like, what people believe to be the happiest people are really going through the hardest times in life. And like, you literally have to pep talk yourself every day and just keep going. Like, it is literally not easy being me. But every day I have to look myself in the mirror and give me a pep talk that I one day hope I believe, so I can finally feel better.
I'm assuming she's in her early 20s. Now it's difficult for her and she's crying on the internet. And guess what? I feel bad for her. I do. All right? I do. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. At first, I used to be like 3 years ago when I first started this channel, I really didn't feel bad for them. But over time, I don't know if it's a maturity thing, I feel bad for them. But I really didn't feel bad for them at first because they were so arrogant. And they're still arrogant like that to this day. But that's why I really didn't feel bad for them before. But the more women I see in these types of situations, it's just like, I feel bad for you. But guess what? I ain't about to coddle you. I'm gonna tell you straight up. Get back with the person. If you don't want to be a single mother, get back with the man that you became a mother with. Whoever made you a mother, the guy that you became intimate with to become a mother, get back with that guy. Y'all have a family already. Work it out. Go to counseling. Go to church. Get saved by Jesus. Let Jesus guide you guys. That is my best advice. You're crying on the internet about being a single mother.
I just need a break, but then I remember there's somebody out here who is living a worse life than me, and I just need to be grateful because in some form of way, I am living in a prayer that I want to ask God for. And despite what I feel now, I need to be grateful for the little bit He has given to me, because He will never give me more until I show gratitude for what is in front of me. This is the life of a single mom.
But I think we need to take a completely different angle and approach to this conversation, because it speaks to the other side of what people usually would or wouldn't say when it comes to celebrating the single parent childhoods that a lot of these parents are creating for these children. It is unfortunate. It is unfortunate that day in and day out, first, the child, and I'm not speaking about her, I'm speaking about the environment that children are raised in. The child is the one that suffers the most from these decisions that are made on behalf of the parents.
You don't have to be a single mother. And even if that's not an option, say he's in a relationship or whatever, you have to understand that decisions have consequences. Sometimes good consequences, sometimes consequences that we don't really like that. My mother has always told me that when I was growing up. She always said that your life She always said, life is the sum total of the decisions that you make. I don't totally 100% agree with that because some things are circumstantial. You know, some things aren't even based on your decisions. Sometimes some things like I said, are circumstantial. You didn't even do nothing. You know, you walk outside. I mean, you're outside and it just starts raining. You didn't decide for it to rain. You get what I'm saying? So some things are circumstantial and you have to adjust to certain things in life. But I guess it's still kind of, in a sense, based on the decision that you make from there, how you adjust, because even how you adjust is a decision. But even Anton Daniels said that he wanted to take a more empathetic approach, you know, because I believe he probably feels bad as well a little bit. Y'all gotta get it together. It's getting old, bruh. It's getting old, bruh. How many times do we have to see a single mother say that it's difficult? How many times do we have to watch a single mother have a difficult time trying to bring up her children? How many times do we have to hear stories of persons said, why in the world are y'all repeating the cycle, bro? I'm a married man. That was something I was very conscious of. It's simple logic. I didn't want no baby mothers. My whole entire life, I was able to see what came with that baby mother drama. Why would I want to replicate that and repeat that? So I was very careful, very patient on how I moved in regards to the woman that I chose. I personally wanted, and it's not perfect, it's not a perfect solution, but I personally wanted to be with a woman that came from a 2-parent household, because I started seeing that women who come from 2-parent households typically stay in a relationship longer, work through the difficulties of the relationship a lot more, simply because they're just used to seeing that. They're used to seeing their parents work it out and have longevity. So it's more normalized to them. But maybe that's not common sense for everybody. It's just that I was observant enough to recognize it. But it wasn't even that I was observant enough to recognize it. What it really was that I was like, I cannot repeat that cycle of being a single parent. So I started looking for the answer on how to not replicate that. I started paying attention. I started asking questions. I started looking for the answers, whether I be asking people who had longevity in their marriage, they had a lot of children, you know, and now their children are grown. I've asked the questions and I listened to wisdom. It's just as simple as that. Is it a perfect formula? Is there a perfect solution? No, but your odds increase. Your odds of not being a single parent increase drastically. What I'm trying to say is, it is more likely that you will not become a single parent if you get with your significant other who comes from a 2-parent household. That's the point I'm making. Because I don't even know if I was using the odds or the probability language correctly. You know what I'm saying? And my community is like the only community that dealing with this bull crap, bro, at this level. And it's sad. It's so sad, bro. Man, I want better for my community. I really do. So, yeah.